Today I started my day off doing mock interviews at the high school. So I was helping out juniors in an English class go through interviews. These are kids that typically aren't going to a four-year school. They're exploring different things. Most of them that I interviewed were looking into getting into like a baking or cooking type of industry. So it was really, really interesting kind of seeing their perspectives and hearing from them. Now, part of that interview process, they are taught that they should be asking questions, which is really, really good advice. One of them in particular had a very good question. Her question was, what is some advice you would give to somebody looking to start a business? Now, the advice that I gave her is actually centered around failure or the fear of failure. So one of the things I told her is that in business, you fail a lot. And I mean a lot. You definitely can. So what I was explaining to her is that use the market to dictate what you do. You are going to fail over and over. She wanted to get into baking. She eventually wants to own her own bakery. That's kind of her goal. So the example I gave her is if she has a product that is not selling well, don't keep on pushing that product out there. Don't keep on, beating that stick until it breaks. Like, eventually pivot. Take your business and pivot it to something different. So if something isn't working well, figure out why it's not working well. You test your market out, ask customers for feedback, whatever it is, but don't have a fear of failure. Everybody fails. That's the only way that you get ahead, and that's really how you learn. The biggest thing is, when you do fail or when you do fall down, get back up, figure out what went wrong, make corrective actions, and then move forward. So I would say overall, the experience is great. It seemed like a lot of them wanted to be entrepreneurs in some capacity. A lot of them had really good questions, had some big ambitions. One of them wants to have a mechanic shop, multiple mechanic shops all around the country. A lot of different things, a lot of different insights. It's always really cool just to be able to give back to the high school, or really the community in general. We're hoping to set something up to actually give them a behind the scenes view of Kravings sometime in the near future. So hopefully we can work that out and make that happen. That'd be really cool to do. But yeah, it was an awesome time, and I can't wait to do it again. I was gonna be doing some stuff at Kravings. However, the mixer for Everybite is here. So I wanna get this thing open, check it out, see what it looks like, and it's gonna be awesome. So what do you think? What do you think of the mixer? I'm pretty excited for it. I think this is gonna work out really well. Now, long term, this still is not big enough, but for where I am right now with the production that I want to do, it's gonna be big enough. One of the updates to Everybite is that I'm going to be adding a smaller box. Now, in the future, that may be available for customers. However, in the beginning, I'm going to be using that with various partners, such as real estate agents, mortgage brokers, maybe construction owners, different things like that, where they can buy the box that is smaller at a cheaper price to be able to then give to their customers as like a thank you. So that's one thing I'm gonna be adding in real soon. Hopefully by the end of this month, gonna be ordering more boxes for that today, and then we'll kind of see how it evolves. The other thing that I'm gonna start doing as well is start developing the packaging, so that way I can try to wholesale this as well. So that way I can take the cookies and the brownies, sell them individually, or possibly sell them in 4-packs. I still have to figure out the logistics, but be able to sell those to companies like Sendix and Pick and Save and Walmart and things like that. We're gonna start smaller and build up to that, but that's what the goal is. So it's gonna be kind of like a three-pronged approach. We're gonna get the business to consumer, where we're basically going out there and trying to get stuff from consumers. We're gonna go out there and get our I don't know what you'd call them, our partners essentially that would be giving them to their customers, and then we're gonna go to the wholesale side as well and try to get customers that way. So something like this is a perfect bridge from that small KitchenAid to more of an industrial sized mixer. So this is gonna allow us to be able to bake, say, 50 cookies at a time, or mix 50 cookies at a time, I should say, along with doing possibly 6 batches of brownies at the same time as well. So that's gonna help bring our costs down on our per item. So that way we can be profitable with this, where right now we're only able to do 12 cookies at a time, 1 batch of brownies at a time. So it's kind of at that break even point, but but that's okay. In the beginning, that's what you need, so that way you can get your product out there, get people taste testing it. So that's kind of where we're at. That's what I'm doing. Tomorrow, you're gonna see me going to Spanky's. We're gonna be having people taste test brownies and getting feedback in real time, and we're gonna use that for content that we're gonna push out on TikTok and other social media platforms. So thank you so much for watching. I greatly appreciate it, and we will see you next time.